Match 52, Punjab Kings, Rajasthan Royals. Time to build our fantasy team on Wonder Wins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick. Now, whenever the Royals play, Josh Buttler is default captain. In spite of that scratchy innings last time around, he's going to be our default captain. And we've recommended Bhanuka Rajapaksa as an interesting choice as vice captain. What do you make of both those?
Did his scratchy innings have 3 sixes in a row in it? Was that the last one, or am I
No,
missing
the
one?
one after that he got a 22 25.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think of him as his best, so I think it's fair enough to have him there because he's been such a dominant figure, and he's the main reason that Rajasthan are in the hunt for a place in the semis.
All right. Yep. Fair enough. Let's see what the rest of our team looks like. Before that, on Wonder Wins, 100 credits for you to build your fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batters, bowlers, wicket keepers, all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest. Every player's individual credit value is listed on Wonder Wins. Going to our choices, yes, it is Josh Buttler. That innings that we speak of, that Dan speaks of, was against the Mumbai Indians. After that, he's had a scratchy 22 of 25 against KKR. And we're not going to hold that against him. We're going to keep him in our captaincy choice, given he gets the runs. You know, he can get you some serious fantasy points. Bhanuka Rajapaksa is our vice captain option. He seems to be playing the role that they asked him to play early on in the season. He's got a couple of decent knocks at number 3, 31 and 42. Even Mayank is pushing himself down, so Rajapaksa is therefore our vice captain choice. Captains double the points, vice captains 1.5, therefore pick them carefully. Kagiso Rabada and Sanju Samson round off our topics. Rabada with the consecutive 4-wicket hauls, so he looks like he's going to be a big fantasy points maker in your team. And Sanju Samson at the back of a half century also in that side. Buttler, Rajapaksa, Rabada, Samson. Make sense? All of them? Rabada tempt you as a vice captain over Rajapaksa? Or happy with that?
They're very good picks, I think. I mean, Rabada, you think it's hard to keep going on that form in terms of 4 wickets in a row. I've liked Rajapaksa in terms of start of the season. We saw him as almost a slogger. He was just taking the game so aggressively, and then the last couple of games he's been able to complement who's ever at the other end. So he's been very impressive.
All right, let's go to our differential picks. A couple of the Rajasthan Royals boys here. You got R. Ashwin, you got Shimron Hetmeyer, and they've both had a steady season, more than a steady season. So Ashwin's now picking up some wickets too. So he's getting you some more fantasy points, gets into your team at a decent credit value. And Shimron Hetmeyer, who seems to be firing certainly more often than not, shouldn't be too far from your team, especially with that strike rate of his, which gets you some extra points. Looking at our full team, Josh Buttler and Sanju Samson both in it. Butler's our recommended captain. Dhawan, Rajapaksa and Hetmeyer. Rishi Dhawan, so we got both Dhawans, Shikhar and Rishi. Liam Livingston, R. Ashwin, Kagiso Rabada, Prasidh Krishna and Kuldeep Sen. Happy with that team? Anyone else you want to throw in?
Chahal. Where's Chahal? He's purple cap. He always takes wickets, particularly in his new role, sort of bowling near the back end. So I think he's a worthwhile pick.
Gotta have Chahal, says Dan Vettori. Thank you to him. And if you're not happy with how your team's going, just change it up at halftime. Wonder Wins lets you do that. This was Wonder Wins Presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick.